Hello YouTubers, it's Championdjk coming at you again with another video, and this is another weekly update video. This one's going to be a little different than normal, however, because I really didn't find hardly anything this week. I got a couple of things, but not a whole lot to show you. So what we're going to do for the second half of the video is I'm going to give you a little tour of my Hot Wheels room. I was intending on doing this, but I wanted to get things like straightened up and settled of where kind of how I wanted things organized in here before I showed you the room again, because I did show it a while back in a video. But anyway, I can't figure out what I want to do with this room and what I want to do, where I want to put things, what I want to put where, and what I want to put together, what I want on display and what I don't want on display. Anyway, we'll talk about that in the second half of the video as we kind of tour and take a look around here. But real quick, I'll show you what I did pick up or got this week. First off, in a trade, I got this from my local buddy Josh. He found this at a local Walmart, and he actually sold it to me. He sold it to me for a really, really good buddy price. So thank you very much, Josh, for that. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. He picked me up that, and then he also grabbed me this black one of these. I already have one of these. I want one loose. There's that. Gotta crack some Auto World. Just a sweet casting. This thing is so awesome. So there that is. Save the box here. Then I did get, straying away from Auto World for a second, I got two of these in the mail. One of these is for my buddy Angel, AR Hotbox, but I did get two of them. I didn't even look at the numbers yet. This one's 7,001 and this one's 6,962 out of 7,500. Go ahead and take one out of the Protecto. And no pictures of this thing has really done it justice. This paint job on this thing is fantastic. That Spectraflame orange just looks extremely gorgeous in person, and just does not tend to come across on pictures. Not the pictures on their website, nothing. So it just looks really, really nice. So hopefully if you guys wanted one, or whoever wanted one got a chance to pick one of those up while they were available. I think they did actually sell out, so that's pretty neat. And then I got these International Scouts. Now I showed one of these in a prior video. I went to my local store called Fleet Farm, and they had these things on sale. They have these loose. They're actually Johnny Lightnings, but they have a Tommy little tag on them. These things were $1.50 a piece. So I grabbed 4 of them. I'm like, well, I'll just get $6 worth. And I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I probably will make a custom auto one. I want to kind of put headlights in one, and I think I want a weather one. So I'll be doing that someday. So there's that. Let's see. I got some more Auto World. Picked up a duplicate of this Firebird, and I already cracked it and looked at it and played with it. But there it is, loose. And this thing is just sweet. So love that casting. You know I love my Auto World. I also cracked this one in the middle of the week. Couple of these cases hit my Walmarts. None of them had Ultra Reds in them except for a case that hit last night, and my buddy Crazy Todd got the Ultra Red in that one, so now I'm going to have to beg him to trade it to me. And he scored the Ultra Red of this casting right here, and he sent me a picture of it. Last night I was already sleeping, so I woke up to that this morning, and I was like, how am I going to get that off of you? So we'll see what I come up with for that. And then I also picked up today, I just went out and found these. So this again is release C, which is the same release as this one and that black Firebird and the Ultra Red that Todd found, which he found that Ultra Red of this guy. So pretty sweet. And then I also picked up an extra one of these. So not sure what I'm going to do with these extras yet. I'm just some of them I'm picking up extra Auto World. I may not crack and keep 2 of them. I'm getting them because they're limited, and down the road, maybe they become good trade bait or box material or something. Who knows? We'll see what happens. So that's going to be it for this first half of the video. I'm just going to clean this little mess up here, and then I will go ahead and tour you around the room and kind of explain what I'm trying to do with this room here, and kind of failing at it because I just can't decide where I want to put things. So it'll be a fun topic of discussion. So anyway, we'll see you in a second. All right, guys, let's take a look at this room. Starting with, this is where I film from when I do the close-up shots. Is this little desk basically that I pulled off of the side of the road somewhere and turned it into a little spot to take pictures, little photo booth slash spot where I can film close-up parts of the videos. All right, so there's that. We'll take like a backup overview of the whole room here. We got some stuff hanging on the wall. We got a closet right here that I took the door off of. We got some jammers down there, that table. Then we got this whole situation that wraps around. This is the background you're used to seeing. This is the background in some other videos. We got some supers up there and some other stuff. We'll take a closer look at some of this in a second. And then this is all pegboard. This whole wall is pegboard. Then we got this shelf that wraps completely around here, or not completely around, halfway around, I guess, the entire room. And then I got a little shipper full of some random crappy Hot Wheels, some pending boxes and trades. Then we got these shelves that run underneath, which are just those cheap plastic things from Walmart. And then the table that I film my weekly vids on, do sorting on, and all sorts of stuff. So there's that. So we'll take kind of a closer look here. We got customs that are sitting up here. There's one from Diecast Show Customs. And there's one from Cool 51 Designs. There's one from Nesto P. Diecast Hero Customs. Gabbit Devil. Some pretty cool stuff here. Just take a quick look at those. That one, Angel Air Hotbox, one of the coolest customs I ever got. Just some other ones, some of my first customs I ever did. There's those Porsches that I made. Pretty sweet. There's just a simple base swap. Bluebird. There's that guy. This one's from Irv Green. That van is from Irv Green too. Countach in the background I did. This is Lambos from Heavy Metal 164. This one was a cool one I did a long time ago. This 240Z. That's pretty neat. There's a custom Beetle from Wade, Radar 468. There's a rusty Texas Drive-'em that I made. Some other customs up here. Some neat stuff. Some other rusties. There's that Golf Porsche from Mr. Sensitivity that I put the headlights in. So there's those. So this is just some random smattering of customs here because I have no other way to display them for right now. Usually I'd have a calendar right here, but I haven't gotten a 2017 calendar here. And now I track how many chases I get in a different way. I do it on Google Sheets now, on a spreadsheet. Yep, I'm that nerdy. There's my little son. A couple pictures I took of him. He actually turns 1 this Wednesday, so that's going to be a big to-do this next weekend. We're going to have a party at the house and all that, so I got a lot to prepare for. Oh, by the way, I'm off all week this week, so today is Sunday. I'm off all the way till May 1st. Here's just some supers. I put the supers and the regulars with them. So I put a little flat thumbtack on the wall and then put just a regular one to hang the Protecto off of. So here's some of my supers. I'm sorry for the glare here, but this is just the top row that goes across this wall, and then here's some more that will come back this way, and then there'll be some more in that blank space there, and then I have room for one more row of customs carded up there. Then I guess let's move to this table here. This is kind of like a holding area for stuff I don't know what to do with. So our stuff I haven't just sorted yet. So the stuff we see here on the table is, yeah, it's just basically that stuff. I either don't know what to do with it, don't have a spot for it, or just, you know, I'm not sure how I'm going to sort it, or I just haven't got around to sorting it yet. So something of that nature. So pretty cool. And then there's that cool Mad Max set. Got chilling right there. Here's just some random unsorted loose vehicles, mostly mainline Hot Wheels, and some mainline Matchboxes. There's that. The case underneath it's pretty much empty. There's 2 trays in there, and there's some old school stuff in there, but they're pretty much beat up. These cars that are sitting right here are in queue to be photographed and maybe posted to Instagram. I like to take some nice pictures of some of these cars that are sitting here, and I'll post those to Instagram. Then real quick, we'll look at some of the Plano cases. This first one's all customs. So there's that. Kind of just stop on these here for a minute. This one I think is mostly Matchbox. And again, I struggle hardcore with how I want to sort these. I put this one together just yesterday. So this is all 4 GTs in one form or another. I do dig the 4 GTs, so there's those. Here's just some random oddball. There's some Johnny Lightning. There's some M2 in here. There's some weird off-brand stuff in here. Pretty random. So, yeah, right now what I'm really trying to decide is what do I want to display and what do I want to put away, or how do I want to rotate stuff in and out. So, as you can see, it's kind of a random smattering of stuff. You got some car culture, you got those flat-out 442s, a Bugatti Veyron in there. So right now, basically the spots are just filled, sort of at random, not quite at random, but I just don't know. I can't decide what I want to display, how I want to arrange these things. So there's that, and I'm sure that's something that everybody struggles with. Here's just some more kind of castings I collect. There's some gassers, there's some mainline stuff there, and then you got the 510s, a couple 510s. So that's pretty cool. And then down here's trucks. Kind of played around with that idea of just putting trucks in this one. So again, just kind of random trucks. As I get one, I put one in and take one out and put it away at a jammer. So that's how that's been going. This is some Japanese stuff. You know, you guys love that stuff. And there's 2 Plano cases kind of full of it. So some of that. Okay, so there's those Plano cases. Then real quick, we'll bump up to this wall here. I have room for 3 rows of cars and Protectos. And if you think this is kind of random over here, this is even more random. These cars are just basically thrown up here. There is no order or rhyme or reason really to much of any of it, except for, you know, I got 2 drag buses next to each other. But just kind of take a look at some of this stuff. I got stuff in Protectos that's not on this wall yet. That Brie Dotson's pretty awesome. Was glad to be able to get a hold of that before it got too nuts. Some Beetles, some older stuff, some mail-in stuff. I mean, I don't have a whole ton of premium pieces. I have a lot of cars, okay? I don't have a whole lot of the super expensive ones. I'm not holding a Candy Striper Gasser or, you know, the Vintage Racing Brie or any of that stuff. But I got a lot of stuff that I like, and that's really all that matters. I don't have a lot of stuff that has a ton of value, but I do have quite a few cars that I enjoy. So there's a quick overview of the top half of that wall, and then, of course, the second half, what we got here is more Plano cases. And these first 4 are dedicated to VW, mostly bugs and buses, as well as the shelf below it. Those are mostly all VW stuff. Again, not very well sorted and all of that. And then from VW, we move on to Porsche, which I pretty much collect that 959 casting. I want every single one of those that ever came out. Not too many difficult ones to get, except for like the Leo India ones are going to be kind of hard to come by. Here's some more Porsches, and then again, there's a smattering of Porsches on the shelf below it. I did originally had carded stuff on this shelf, but I since have taken it off. It's just raw wood, or it's just particle board here or whatever. I really would like to coat it with something, so I probably will do that. I don't know what I'm going to put on there yet. Maybe pool table felt or something might be a good idea to put on there. I think that would look nice. So there's Lamborghini Diablos and Countachs, and then some more Lamborghini stuff. Pretty cool. There's that Countach from Heavy Metal 164. That thing is sweet. And next we got Ferraris. Pretty cool. Some F40s. Some 308s. Smattering of Ferraris down here. And then continuing. I have a lot of the Testarossa, which I love that casting. Kind of going after all of those. And then, of course, I got some random stuff just sitting up in the middle. There's an Oshkosh snowplow. So, again, just it's a constant struggle trying to figure out exactly what I want to put in these cases. There's some Carbonators up top, and then we got some Firebirds. Mostly Greenlight and Auto World here. There's Auto World. And moving down, we got some more Pontiac stuff, some Firebirds and some others. More Pontiac stuff. Firebirds and others, and then more of it here, and more of it here. There's my Hotbirds, love that casting. And then we go on to Vans, pretty sweet. I really dig that red line right there. That's like the only really good shape kind of red line I have, that military police van. And then we got some highway haulers and some GMC motorhomes. And then this area right here is pretty much all vans and trucks and stuff of that nature. There's some more VW. I don't know what that's doing over there. It probably shouldn't be over there. But yeah, some cool stuff there. And there's another little look at the table. There's that oil can car back in there. If you can see that, I got that from Frank's Kids. Pretty cool. So there again is an overview of that. Sticking with this wall, down here is just some other random castings basically that I like or collect, and just some random stuff. So there's some Japanese stuff over here. There's some 240Zs and whatnot, and some Skylines over there. The back row, kind of hidden back there, is the whole Car Culture series that runs all the way along the back there. Again, don't know how I want to display it or if I'm going to display it. And then below in these shelves are all boxes. 36 count. I saved up all the K-Day boxes possible because they're perfect for storing vehicles. And then as you can see, they're labeled as country of origin, or whatever. I got Ford, and then Japan, GM, and they're kind of just labeled like that. That's kind of how I've been grouping them. Lambo, UK, GM, and these are not in any order, of course, not that organized. And then this goes on and on and on here, below there. And then there is just some random 5-packs down there. This box under here is filled with all Matchbox. There's a couple of cases of Auto World Basic right there. A couple other random stuff, some mystery models, power grabs, all of that. And then we got those pending trade boxes. We're not going to get too close to those. And then I got some random, this like shipper right here that's full of cars. It's just some random garbage cars. I don't even know why I bought or how I got or what. So there's those. All right, so now let's take a look at this wall. So we got the vans on top that are spilling over here, and we'll just go through the shelf real quick. The shelf, again, is not really organized, not organized all that well. You see I got some golf stuff back there. Then we get into the Auto World. And Auto World I've got plans for. I really do want to get a Carney case. It won't go in this room. It will go in the room adjacent to this one. And that's when I'll truly spill over into the whole basement when I get that Carney case. Here's some supers and the regulars. So when I get that Carney case, it's going to be full of just Auto World. That's all that's going to be in there. It's going to be 148 loose Auto World cars. And it's going to look glorious. So this is just a random smattering of some stuff. I think I've said smattering quite a bit in this video. But that's basically what this room is a random smattering of die-cast goodness. So there's that. And then we got the pegboard, which will kind of take back up just a little bit. So the top is pretty much Greenlight, and not really in too much of an order. I think these are vans mostly, and there's a Truckster, there's a GTR, some Greenlights. I think these are some Black Bandits mostly. There's another van. I think these are all Firebirds. Yep, pretty much all Firebirds. There's a Green Machine. Is there a Green Machine behind it? Yep, there's a Green Machine behind it. And one more Green Machine there. It's pretty cool. Vans, and then this is all VW stuff, which we don't really need to page through it, except for there's a Green Machine right there. That's pretty cool. And more VW, more VW, more VW. There's those. There's a Super hanging out here. This is some random stuff and protect those that I don't have a spot on the wall for. There's another Super. There's another Super. So there's those. Here's a Johnny Lightning White Lightning. This is an older one. Lotus Esprit. That's pretty cool. Some other stuff in here. Some Firebird Johnnies. Very neat. Some cool stuff there. Some VW Johnnies. Some more VW Johnnies. Oh, that's not a VW. It's a Dodge Viper back there. You know, and that's funny. I didn't even remember having that thing. So that's pretty cool. Oh, and a Nissan 350Z. That's pretty cool. I should crack that sometime. So there's those. More random Johnnies. So this, you're getting the hint. This row is basically Johnny Lightning. Then we get into like the newer Johnny stuff. And some of the stuff I showed you last week, like that International. There's another color of the International. There's another color of the International. There's a random Johnny. So pretty cool. We're not gonna page through all these, except for I think I've got a White Lightning in here somewhere. Yeah, it's in here somewhere. There it is. That was a White Lightning Mustang. Pretty cool. So more Johnnies, 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 Johnnies. These are just stacked up. We don't need to look through all of them, of course. This video is going to get really long if we do. There's the Gone Fishing. Another Gone Fishing. Another Gone Fishing. Bassin USA. It's pretty cool. And there's a flatbed behind that, a Greenlight. Here's some Greenlight hitch and tows. I don't have a whole lot of them. I've got like 3 or 4. Yeah, 4. Pretty cool. And then here, that's the first Green Machine I ever found. Is that Bounder. And then I got a Green Machine hitch and tow there. Smokey and the Bandit. And another Bounder, non-Green Machine. Here's some other random stuff. This is some random M2. I don't have a lot of M2, but there's an M2. This stuff is actually for trade if anybody wants it. Because I don't really care for it all that much. And then in the middle here, we got some random like Hot Wheels. I got room for a shorter card on this row. So I've got, that's probably the coolest retro I have, actually, that Toyota pickup. And just got some random retro entertainment here. More retros. Just some random stuff. And then we get into some Auto World stuff. This is the deluxe line of Auto World. And here's some Ultra Reds. It's an Ultra Red, Ultra Red, Ultra Red, Ultra Red. So there's those. Some random cool classics, which these need to go into a box, I think. But some cool stuff here. That Camaro's really nice. This whole series actually was pretty nice, and I regret not picking up as many as I could have. So there's those. Straighten that out later. And then some more. There's the Gran Turismo series. I think that's the whole series. Yeah, 5 cars. Here's some Maisto exotics. Here's just some random color shifters needing to make it to a box. I really don't need these to be displayed. The Beatles series. Some random off-brand stuff. Oh, and a Matchbox and some Matchbox. There's a bus. There's a bus. A lot of that stuff needs to get cracked. Here we have a small section of Racing Champions Mint. A couple chases. That's a chase right there, that GTO. think this one is it. Yep, it's hard to tell. It's got gold wheels. This is also a Chase that's got gold wheels. They're making these a lot more obvious now, thankfully. And then here's the new series of Racing Champions, and just kind of stick with over here for a second. This is just some random Hot Wheels stuff. Got a Baja Beetle. Got these Ultra Hots. They're given to me by HW Diecast 209. And some Simpsons. Pretty cool. Some other stuff that's pretty neat in there. Those night burners are pretty neat. We're on 20 minutes already for this video, so we're going to have to cut her pretty quick here. I'm going to have to move a little bit quicker. But so, as you get it, some random Hot Wheels, random stuff, random. Need to figure out how to sort this stuff. And then we got the whole thing of Auto World. So this is all Auto World. Regulars, Ultra Reds, I like them all. So I have a lot. So we're not going to really peg through these, but too much. But this is a row of Ultra Reds. This, well, maybe not. I kind of have these sorted out in what series they belong in. So the Ultra Reds are kind of spread out. Everything's kind of spread out. And then again, I got loose cars underneath there. And those are going to all eventually go into a Carney case, which I hope to get sometime soon. So there's that. And then let's see here. And just to back up and get a view of that, that's how the wall looks right now. And again, I need to organize it. I need to get it more how I want it. And then this whole pile of stuff right here is all extras. It's all stuff I really don't need. So technically it's all for trade or box filler. So there's that. And then again, that thing of useless cars, that cool little sign there. Championdjk. My mom did that. Isn't that cute? So that's pretty cool. And then this closet, real quick, I got castings that I collect in here. So there's some Vipers in here, Ferraris, Ferrari Testarossas. Down here we got some highway haulers and stuff. Down here we got some more cars. Over here we got some more cars. Then some more cars here. And some more cars here. There's some Firebirds. And some more cars there. Some of these things are full of stuff. Some of them are empty and need to be put to use. There's all my boxes for loose cars of Auto World. Random stuff in this shelf. And I think that is it. I think we just looked at everything. Alright, so there is an overview of everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this weekly video. I'm sorry I didn't find much this week. I did just want to show you around. For those of you that stuck around to the end, thank you very much for watching. I hope I wasn't too long-winded in explaining this, but yeah. Obviously, I can't figure out how I want to display things. You know, let me know in this, comments down below what you suggest. What should I do? Should I just display all the castings I collect? And part of it is just debating on whether I'm a loose collector or a carded collector. As you can see, we got a lot of carded items. We got a lot of loose items. More carded items. Yeah, so that's that. All right, thank you guys very much for watching, and have yourself a good day.